Wow, I was just getting ready to start editing my book again tonight, and I completely forgot. I've had this structure deck, like I believe all weekend long, and I have not unboxed it yet. So this is a Yu-Gi-Oh structure deck for Albaz Strike. So I picked this out. I thought it looked interesting. It's more expensive than other decks. So I don't know if it was like out of print or if this is like a higher quality one or a new one. I'm still trying to figure out like what archetype I want and how to like what deck I want to play. So I've been picking out a lot of structure decks to try, and I've been playing so much Pokemon lately. It's so weird going back and forth between them. Let's see the dual thing. Look at this gorgeous artwork. Fusion summon your main forces with Fallen of Albaz. Oh wait, there's a story? Holy fucking shit! Do the other ones have this? I did not notice this one. Okay, I did not notice this in previous decks. Holy shit! Does the other one have one? I completely overlooked that. Okay, no, they don't. Okay, so they actually have. Yeah, so I've heard about this about how the cards actually have lore. Okay, art and story. Yeah, anime girl looks like Tiki from Fire Emblem. Some guy. The radiant skies dyed in red. Thus begins the March of the Dead. The children gather in joy to mourn and dance until the dawn is born. Seeking out the final marks, the mighty and the pure, until we find the branded pair, our search it shall endure. The curtain rises on this play, the story of a boy and a girl, mere playthings of fade. Even if you turn it to dust, hold on to the fire lit in your hearts. It will become the gosh. What is this? Like every JRPG ever made? Like what the hell is this? Atop the cradle, the two born in the abyss confront each other. The crimson flame engulfs the darkness, and the divine flame is born. His burnt flesh, not but soup, a sword of burning ice, is born from his heart. Glowing like campfire embers, a tempered blade forged from memories. Okay, I guess we can show off some of this shit. I really gotta figure out a setup to show off artwork better because this is not working. I haven't even got my better microphone yet, and I've had one picked out forever. I guess maybe just a second camera. I don't know. Might do it, but I don't know. We'll see. I think we'll just get another PC and I don't know. All right, so let's do the cards ourselves. Okay, okay. So as always, look at the gorgeous backs of these cards. I just always love the design of these. Like they're just so cool looking. But anyway, all right, here we go. Tri Brigade Mercurier. Man, I can't read them because it's so holographic. It looks like that little owl thing from Clash of the Titans, like that robot owl that exists for some reason. Let's see, Springen's kit. The artwork feels way different than what I'm used to seeing from Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot of anime influences. I noticed that in the story too. Let's see, the Golden Sword Soul. Well, why is there two of them though? If it's one monster, 1800. Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon. The hell is this? Yeah, just gorgeous artwork. Let's see. Lebellium, the Searing Dragon. Yeah, I like how Yu-Gi-Oh cards has so much variety in its artwork. We've gotten like three structure decks now, I think. All of them are just completely different. Um, Branded Fusion. All right. Yeah, I'm just looking at the illustrations now. I'm not gonna bother with learning how to play the game until I start playing. man. Like something about the artwork. I like how vibrant and colorful it is. Like Dark World, it was so like samey. Kind of reminds me of like Fire Emblem Engage. How like the artwork seems like it has more personality. I am not a fan of like how every card seems like holographic though. Maybe it's just the first couple, but yeah, like they all seem to have reflect the light weird, and it's hard to see the illustration. It's weird. Fallen of Albaz. Let's see. Albion, the Shrouded Dragon. I'm a big sucker for dragons in Yu-Gi-Oh. Like they're all so different. I was really upset when like I started looking into like Harry Potter lore. Rowling's not good at lore. I was looking at the lore, and apparently there's only like seven types of dragons, or like seven, eight, or nine, or something in Harry Potter, and that's just like a ludicrously low number for me. Like that just doesn't make any sense. Like, it's like the anti Dark Souls, where everything is like really light and colorful, in spite of being badass. Red Eye's Darkness Metal Dragon. So what's the whole deal with like red eyes and blue eyes? I don't understand. Thunder King, the Lightning Strike Kaiju. Straight up Kaiju. Wow. Yeah, I don't know, man. I really, really like the look of this deck. Chaos Rugoing. This is just my amateur opinion. I'm going entirely off of the artwork. So what am I an Albaz Strike fan? I mean, it's a structured deck, so I don't know. Like, are these all part of the same archetype? How does that work? I still don't know. Radiant, the multidimensional kaiju. Yeah, I like the variety here. We get like a lot of like Dark World felt really samey. I really, really, really felt that Dark World, like a lot of the monsters look very similar. It's all like, hey, look, it's fucking Lilith. Yeah, I don't know. White Dragon Wyverbuster. I see, look at this thing. I don't know what I'm looking at, but it's a dragon with a laser beam. That's so cool. Okay. I really need to start getting into booster packs. I've been buying structure decks, but Black Dragon, Collapse Serpent. Starliege Sifert. Keeper of Dragon Magic. Summoner Monk. Looks like one of those guys from like Breath of the Wild. Who's the sages and the shrines. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. What? All right. That's the closest thing I've seen to a lolly ever. Effect Veiler. What the hell is this? Wait, some kind of angel, I think? I have no idea what to think of that. Omni Dragon Brotar. A Brotar? What the hell is a Brotar? Omni Dragon? What's this thing? It's a one-star monster, zero attack and zero defense. This is an Omni Dragon, apparently. Let's see what it's to do. If a monster you control is destroyed by a battle or an opponent's card effect, you can special summon this card from the graveyard if it was there when the monster was destroyed. Or hand, if not. But banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is special summoned, uh, yeah, like it feels as if like the effects in these games are way too complicated. Like I cannot process like all the requirements and the rules. Branded Lost. I mostly care about the monster illustrations. Like I've never liked trap or spell illustrations as much. Branded in white. Branded Bond. Oh, I like this one. It's a girl reaching out to a dragon. Fusion Gate. Oh wait, I think I've seen this from the show actually. I think from that the virtual reality game arc, if I remember correctly. Fusion recycling plant, fusion substitute. This card is always treated as polymerization. But what? Fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck. So what's the point of having an alternative to polymerization? This card is always treated as polymerization. Why? Like, huh? Like, what if you don't know what polymerization is? I still don't have the card. Like, all right, cold sarcophagus. Oh, hey, it's the box that the Millennium Puzzle was in. Uh, Pot of Extravagance. Hey, I thought Pot of Greed was banned. What does this do? At the start of your main phase one, banish 3 or 6 random face down cards from your extra deck, face down. Draw 1 card for every 3 cards banished. So what? They try and do the Pot of Greed thing, but try to eliminate. Called by the Grave. A little hand reaching out and pointing to some guy. Love the humor of this. Man. So, like, would you recognize cards, like characters in cards, if you play enough? I think that's the implication, is that these are actual, like, screams of the branded. Oh no. Yeah, I really like the artwork on the structure deck. I think this might be my favorite so far. Now we might have to see if this is Necrofusion. Fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials mentioned on it from your game. Necrofusion. Okay, so a lot of fusion related cards. So how does fusion work? Like you can only fuse. You play polymerization. You mix 2 compatible monsters. Yeah, I had some fusion cards, but I don't know what I need to mix. Target 1 monster in your graveyard, special summon it in defense. It's goofy ass artwork. Fucking motorcycles. Motorcycles in the card game. All right. There can only no. There can be only one. Oh wow! I can't believe it. Each player can only control 1 monster of each type. If a player controls 2 or more monsters of the same type, they must send some to the graveyard. Okay. He or she, by the way. Dimensional barrier. Yeah, TCG. Like I feel like it's been standard for a while in like TCGs to refer to like players of indeterminate gender as they, but that's not correct. I'm curious if like the original run of Yu-Gi-Oh did that. Let's see, Waking the Dragon. I look at this. This is so much personality. I'm sure it's been a thing. I'm sure D&D normalized it. I think that's kind of how it started because I've noticed that like forever ago. Titan Kid, the Ash Dragon. Oh yeah, so we have a bunch of fusion monsters. Okay. So Fallen of Asbaz plus 1 monster with 25, 100 more attack. Okay, so you have options to what you can use to fuse. Okay, I think this is the most fusion monsters I've had. So, Brigand, the Glory Dragon. Is that a girl in armor on top of it? Badass. Okay, so you can bring these out whenever. Sprind, the Iron Dash Dragon. Fallen of Abaz. So apparently, Fallen of Abaz is like the critical card in this deck to bring out your. Oh, this must be a newer deck if it has tokens. So yeah, token. Albaz the Shrouded. This card can be used as any token or counter. Does this name refer to a past buried in darkness or to a bright future? So is this supposed to be part of your standard deck? Like it doesn't have attack or as any token or counter. So how do you like store this? Is this in the extra deck and you just use it as a token? Ecclesia the Exiled. Her name is Ecclesia. Wow. A pure white heart to be filled with many memories. With thoughts of coming days in mind, the girl's gifts a name to the boy. Ecclesia? All right. You see it? Yeah. Her name is Ecclesia. That's amazing. Tri Brigade. Yeah, I don't know. Hang on. Ready, aim. Okay. So you have token cards. So I guess you have these. So what do tokens do? They have zero attack and zero defense, and I think you can use them as XYZ material. Is that how that works? I have no idea. The Virtuous Vestals. Yeah, I probably should start. And finally, Alabar the Dogmatic. A thing separated from the abyss. It mocked the light and deceived the darkness. It, not they. So Yu-Gi-Oh isn't completely paused yet. Hang on. All right, that's the entire deck. I think this is my favorite deck I've seen so far. To be honest with you, not that's saying much because I think I've been mostly been buying older decks, but I just really like the artwork, and I started piecing together how I would like play if I had to use this deck. Yeah, I think this is my favorite so far. So yeah, I'll have to like research uh some more and see what cards I get next. I really have to like figure this out, like what I want to play and but yeah, yeah, thank you all for watching and I will see you all next time. Thank you.